Hey, how are you?
Phil with Capital Play.
Hi, I'm Sue Reinecke from Broad River Animal Hospital. And
Kathleen Allison.
Kathleen, nice to meet y'all. So we're here to talk about some myths. So what's up with grain-free diet?
Well, grain-free diets is a very common, probably misconception with dogs, thinking that dogs have to have a grain-free diet, which they do not have to have a grain-free diet unless they may have some allergies to a particular grain, and many times it can be the protein too, versus cats that do benefit from more of a grain-free diet. We do know cats cannot metabolize, they do not have the enzymes, so that does make them very susceptible to diabetes and obesity and other issues. So
is it true that I don't need to bring my indoor cat in as often as an outdoor cat?
well, that's actually a myth that indoor cats don't need veterinary care as often or at all. Indoor cats are, while they're less likely to be injured or catch certain communicable diseases, they still can suffer from all of the maladies that outdoor cats can. It's important that your cat get a yearly physical to check its weight. So many cats are overweight, which can lead to orthopedic problems and diabetes, which is a big deal in cats. There's a lot of dental disease in cats, and it impacts their comfort level, and there's a direct link between dental disease and kidney disease in cats. And if you let your cat sit at home for 6 or 7 years and don't have an annual physical, a lot of these diseases can kind of pass you by and get to a point where we can't help your cat live as long and as well. So it's important to bring your cat in every year for a checkup.
So I've heard that dry food is better than wet food for dogs and cats.
Okay. Well, that was thought for many years that dry food was the preferred method of feeding, probably for convenience. People thought it used to be leaner than canned food, which we now know is true. Dry food actually has the most calories. We've learned that canned food is 75% water. So actually it can assist in weight reduction if you also minimize the amount of dry feeding. But in cats, we certainly have learned that probably dry food has contributed to a lot of their bladder diseases and kidney disease. And so it's actually recommended really cats to be almost on an exclusive moisture canned diet, but there's definitely a selection of those that won't eat them. So they recommend by 4 months of age of a cat, if you can offer them a wide variety of different consistencies and food types, that you'll then be able to get some of these cats to develop a taste for canned food.
So is it true that dogs with warm, dry noses are sick?
Well, not necessarily. I'll demonstrate on Jacob here. This is Jacob. He lives here. He actually has a cool, wet nose right now, and obviously he looks like he feels fine. But people come to me regularly telling me their dog feels hot, so they must have a fever. The truth is, our body temperatures are several degrees lower than dogs. So if you're in contact with their nose or any part of their body where there's skin or mucous membranes, they're going to feel warm to the touch. And it actually took me many, many years of feeling dogs to be able to feel, and cats, and know immediately if they have a fever. So being able to do that at home with just feeling a nose, it can feel warm, it can even feel dry, and it can mean absolutely nothing in most cases.